Since 1981, Focus Hope has prepared Metro Detroiters for careers through its free job training programs. The nonprofit organization is holding an open house on May 8th to recruit new students to train for high-demand jobs. Here to tell us more is Athena Miller from Focus Hope's Workforce Development and Education Department, along with a graduate of the training program, Lynn Zamora. Welcome, both of you, to American Black Journal.
Thank you for having us.
So, as I said, this is something that Focus Hope has done for a really long time. I think of it as kind of the core work of Focus Hope, along with the food distribution and other things that it does. But talk about how important this work is to the organization.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, as you mentioned, it is one of the core operations that Focus Hope has. We've been doing this work, like you mentioned again, since 1981. And what we do is we transform lives. And so it is one of the biggest missions that we have connected to Focus Hope. We've been doing it for so long, and because we've been doing that work, we've been continuing it, and transitioning lives is something that we've been really good at doing. So this open house is basically giving people an opportunity to learn what we offer, helping them to, in some cases, jumpstart their careers. And these are just not jobs; these are careers.
These are careers,
yes,
right? Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
what you're doing is giving people life skills that no one can take from them.
Absolutely.
And you're doing it, I think it's important to know, right in the heart of the city. I mean, Focus Hope is right there in the middle of Detroit, so that people who live here can get there pretty easily.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what we do is, it's high demand jobs, so it's not just a job that's going to be here today and gone tomorrow. We're giving people opportunities that are that they could transfer to different industries. We're giving people credentials, which is really important. It's basically saying that people are experts in the area that they are working in. And again, this is something, in some cases, it's helping people to jumpstart their careers. In other cases, it's helping people to transform from one industry to another one. And in other cases, it's just, again, giving people a jumpstart to what they need to be doing to kind of change the trajectory of their lives and their lifestyles for their families.
Sure. Sure. So Lynn, tell me about how you came to end up at Focus Hope and how it changed life for you.
Well, I grew up in Southwest Detroit, excuse me, and so I always knew about Focus Hope, but I didn't know that they did career training. So when I saw the flyer for their career training, I decided, I was still a teenager, I was 19 years old, I needed to get some skills on my resume. And just from the moment that I walked in the door, it was a very holistic approach. They were looking at what you need as a person in order to be successful, but then also giving you the skills that you need to transition into the workforce. So for me, it was getting some things on my resume, it was brushing up on my interview skills, it was doing presentation skills, and just everything that I needed to be successful, from their case management, making sure anything that you need. If you were lacking, they were right there checking up with you, making sure you were doing everything that you needed.
Right.
It was just a great experience.
Yeah. So talk about what it led you to.
Well, it ultimately led me back to Focus Hope, where I am now. I am now a workforce development specialist at Focus Hope. So my experience very much came full circle. I'm in a position now where I am meeting students as soon as they come through the door and basically walking them through the entire process, from trying to get people into our programs, to case management, to assisting with job placement. And so I think I was just uniquely positioned to be here doing this work, because I experienced pretty much all the same things that they did as students coming in.
So if not for this training program, how do you imagine things would have unfolded differently for you?
Well, it would have been very different. I think being the age that I was coming in, I didn't have really a career focus. I kind of thought, I like helping people, maybe I would go into the healthcare field, and that's kind of like what piqued my interest, because one of the certifications that I was going to get was CPR and first aid training, and so that's what kind of first caught my eye. But through the classes that I was taking, the other students that I met, the conversations that I had, I realized that I could help people in a different way. besides being in healthcare, I could connect with people that were in similar positions in their life to me. Some people are young, they're coming through, and as Athena said, they're just trying to start their career. Other people are trying to go into a different field, they're trying to move into something different. So it's kind of hard to imagine. I started as a receptionist at Focus Hope, thinking that I would just be there for a couple months, but I was given opportunities to grow, and so that just completely changed the trajectory of my life.
Yeah. One of the things I think holds people back from engaging with Focus Hope or other people who do training is they think, I'm not ready for that, or I'm not qualified for that, or it's not for me. Talk about why people shouldn't indulge that instinct.
Right. They should never think that an opportunity is not there for the taking. We are connecting with employers that are taking, that are offering entry level types of positions. And what we do is we always consider our training programs. It's where they get stackable learning. So they have to always be a continuous learner. And in doing that with the stackable learning, the stackable credentials, it's always an opportunity for them to do more. And what we do at Focus Hope is we meet them where they are. So we have an opportunity for just about everybody. So someone comes in and they may feel a little, I haven't been in school for a while. I'm not really sure how this whole thing is going to work. Well, that's why we have opportunities like Lynn, we have a team of workforce development specialists that are working, taking people through the opportunities that's then going to connect them to the training and, with all we have an awesome group of instructors as well that's they're dedicated to making sure that people ultimately get the goals that they have set.
Yeah. Okay. So May 8th, new recruiting class will take shape, and you guys will keep plugging ahead with this.
We will.
Yeah.
We
All
will.
right. Well, thanks very much for being here, and congratulations on the work.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Yeah.
much.